Good morning guys, and welcome back to another video with me. If you're new, my name is Amy and I have been on a weight loss journey for the last few years, following the Starch Solution and using the principles of calorie density. I am doing a 12-week workout challenge at the moment, and I was meant to wake up at 5:30 to do my workout. However, this little nugget woke up at 2:30 in the morning and Romy was super squeaky as well, so I decided not to do it. However, it is now 7:30. We're just getting everyone ready for the day, ready for school, and I am going to do my workout now. I'm debating, should I do my workout now or should I go for a run? I'm not sure because I'm loving both of them. But I've realised about myself that I quite like having some food before I do a workout. Otherwise, I just don't feel like I can give it my all, and I feel a little bit queasy. So I made myself a little snack. I whipped up some more of that chocolate amaranth pudding that I've been making these days, and a little bit. And I also put some of my chickpea peanut butter in there as well, and then crumbled a rice cake on top. Honestly, this tastes like the most delicious pudding. The combination of all three of those makes it taste very, very special.
Can I have a taste?
Anyway, so I'm going to eat this real quick and then see if I can do a workout in the next half an hour. Yay, I'm free and I'm out for a run. I'm so proud of myself going running. Oh, and I didn't think I had the time to do it, but things that you focus on in life, you make the time for it. If you want to focus on weight loss, you will make the time to do a bit of meal prep. You will find that time. No matter if you don't think you have any time, you will still find it if you make it a priority. I did not think I had any time to run in the morning or just to run during the day, and I was like, oh no, there's no time to run. However, now I know if I really work my butt cheeks off to get breakfast ready in the morning, I could go for a half an hour run every single morning. So dang it, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm on my second lap, but I just wanted to share this beautiful, beautiful view that I get to run in. I feel really bad because Abe really wanted to come on a run with me this morning. As I was leaving, he's like, I want to go for a run. Now, obviously, he couldn't because he was still in his jammies eating his breakfast. However, what a fantastic, beautiful thing to inspire your kids to either eat healthy or to want to get movement in. The fact that he was desperate to come for a run with me makes me so happy. And when he's a bit older and he can actually keep up with me, then I want to bring him on a run every single day whenever he wants to. We can go running together. And, so what we do doesn't only impact ourselves, it impacts the people around us. They can watch us, they can see what we're doing, and they can see that I'm getting so much joy from moving my body and from eating healthy that it makes them want to do the same, and that's just beautiful. So that is definitely a big part of my why. Do it for my babies. Back from the school run, and for some reason this morning I am starving. I think it's because I've been up in my movement and therefore I need to eat more food. So let's go hunting in my fridge and see what we can find, shall we? Okay, so I do have lots of things in my fridge, but none of them are vegetables. It's basically all starch, so I'm really running low on the veggies. Hold on a second. Okay, I see tomatoes. I've got carrots, I've got sugar snap peas. What else have we got? Okay, and I've got some potatoes from long, long ago, and I'm thinking to myself, crispy air fried potatoes, like with a gnocchi kind of garlicky vibe, and then some fresh stuff. Let's keep it simple. If you're not eating sugar snap peas, why not? Whoop! So this morning we are going to be doing a meal plan and a grocery haul. Oh God, what is that? But I never want to go shopping when I'm hungry because I will put all sorts of things in my basket that I don't need to be putting in my basket. So you can see how simple this breakfast is going to be to come together. So sliced potatoes. This is why having a starch, or potatoes specifically, prepped in advance is so helpful. Okay, let's smother this baby in some yummy stuff. I'm going to go for some garlic, salt, for some Italian style herbs. Oh, that's going to be very herby. Some onion powder, some nooch as well. I've just had a brainwave. I'm making potatoes in the air fryer, and I thought to myself, how I really fancy some beans. How am I going to get some beans into this? I'm going to whack the beans in with the potatoes. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going in with like half a cup of chickpeas, let's say. Okay, and some smoked paprika just to give it a nice little bit of colour. Okie dokie, there we go. Into the air fryer for 15 minutes or so. Okie dokie, here we've got our crispy goodies. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? And also, these chickpeas are like super, super crispy as well. Yum. So let's load up, shall we? What an incredible feast we've got going on over here, guys. Look at this. I know it's a strange breakfast mix. However, remember, food doesn't have to make sense. Whatever you've got in your house, whatever you fancy eating, eat it. So as you can see, look at the massive, gigantic portion that we've got going on. Try and keep in mind, if I was only having my starch, it would be a very small bowl. But because I have fluffed out with all of this incredible fresh goodness, look at the amount of food I get to eat. That is the magic of calorie density. Just adding a bit of the oil-free hummus on the top. Let's have a little taste of this bad boy. Oh my gosh, yum. But as usual, I'm going to be starting on eating all of my fresh stuff first, then moving on to my starchy goodness. That way I can honour my hunger fullness cues properly and I load up on all of the lovely fresh things. So that's my plan. I'm going to share all of this with Roms as well. We're going to go sit down. Okay, I want to show you guys what we've kind of organised in terms of our meal plan for this week. So, right, where are we? Okay, so today we've got leftovers for lunch, which is the pasta, kofta with gravy and a spinach subsi. But I don't know whether I'm going to do that, so I'll debate that one. Tomorrow we've got, I'm so excited about this. It's going to be like a sticky orange tofu, which I have no idea. I've never made it before, but I think it's going to be great. And with some kind of grain, I put black rice, but it might be quinoa, might be millet. I'm not quite sure. On Thursday, we're going in with a veg korma and just a nice raw mixed veggie salad. And on Friday, we've got courgette falafels with mung wraps, like the mung wraps that I made the other day, with some salad and tzatziki. And I thought we could like have that as a nice big wrap with the tzatziki on the top. And like, oh my God, I thought that'd be good. Saturday, we're going to go for onion bhajis with sweet potato and veg, keeping it super simple that day. On Sunday, I think we're going to go out. We might go to the beach, which I'm excited about, and then or maybe to my mum's. So that's kind of up for debate. And then on Monday, we are going to be going to Abe's swimming. So I want to keep it super, super simple. Super simple. So we're just going to have any kind of mixed veggie soup with either some bread or some rice or potatoes or something. So that is our meal plan for the week. Super simple. And I'm very excited to eat like all of it. So I got super, super full. So I definitely did eat some of my potatoes and my chickpeas, but didn't feel the need for them all. I'm going to leave them there, see if I fancy them when I get back. But right now, we're going to head shopping. Back from the shops, and I have well and truly outdone myself this time. So this is everything I got. It looks ridiculous. I wanted to make sure I had loads and loads and loads of fresh stuff. So much so that if you see this massive pile, this tiny little corner here is the stuff that's not fruit or veg. Everything else is fruit and veg. Can you see that you need to buy a lot of fruit and veg in order to eat a lot of fruit and veg? So I'm not just got a little tiny pile of fruit and veg. I have gone to town. Obviously, you don't have to buy quite this much if you don't want to, but I want to really prioritize my fruit and veg like never before, and therefore that's the stuff I'm buying. So Ronnie is tucking into the best mango on the planet. Is that nice, my little sweet pea? She's also just gotten so excited. I splashed out and bought loads of berries for the kids. She's already stuffed her face with blackberries, raspberries, all sorts. Anyway, let's do this grocery haul. Okie dokie, here we go. Let's jump into this. So I bought so much fruit because I was so excited and I'm loving fruit at the moment. Bought 2 things of red grapes. I got, like I said, blackberries. I got some raspberries down under there. Also got some blueberries as well. Pack of strawberries. Oh, I was really naughty and bought a pack of cherries. These were super expensive, but I am going to devour these and I'm going to appreciate them so, so much. Now, you guys remember when Romy had the nectarines, she went crazy for it. So I wanted her to have some more. So I bought 2 nectarines. Then I saw some discounted peaches and I was like, okay, well, let's get some peaches as well. So I got those. I got 3 bags of pink lady apples because these are my favourites. Abe loves these, Romy loves them, everyone loves them. I found some discounted mushrooms, and these are like the funky exotic ones, so that's pretty exciting. And then these ones were also discounted, and I thought, why not? Because I'm quite enjoying putting mushrooms into things these days. I bought a little cabbage just for like kids stir fries and maybe like some Indian that we're having this week. Two literally gigantic, humongous avocados, which I was quite excited about. Then I got, this is the best purchase, some discounted delicious ripe mangoes. Honestly, that one that Romy's eating, I'm so jealous because it is the most incredible one. I know she's going to eat the entire thing, aren't you, Rom? Yeah, is that good? Okay, then I've got some vine tomatoes, I've got some little cherry tomatoes, I've got 4 organic cucumbers over here, a mountain of courgettes because I forgot to ask James to buy me any courgettes last week, so I've been courgetteless for a full week, and so I think I've got 9 big, these are like gigantic, big, fat courgettes. I've got 4 broccolis over here, I've got 3 packs of oranges because my kids are absolutely crazy for oranges at the moment, which is nice. 2 things of organic carrots hiding beneath there. Okay, now this is where it gets a little piled high. So I bought some spices. I bought some herbs. So I've got some parsley, I've got some coriander, and I'm going to be making a tzatziki. So I also bought some dill as well. This is my salad section. Basically just got loads and loads of nice salad. Oh, and I think at the back there is a massive bag of spinach as well. I've got some potatoes, which I'll just move out the way for a moment. Then James and I are really enjoying our frozen green beans and our frozen sprouts. Super convenient, super easy. I'm loving sticking them together in the air fryer and they get super crispy. So I bought 3 of the green beans and 2 of the sprouts as well, and some more frozen garlic because I'm a lazy rascal. And then because I know that we're going to go through this fruit so fast, basically this fruit is for the first half of the week, then the frozen fruit is for the second half of the week when we have no more fresh fruit, like not like any of the exciting stuff anyway. So I've got some frozen raspberries, 2 bags of frozen blueberries, some dark sweet cherries. Abe is addicted to the mango chunks, so I've got 3 of those, and I also picked up some summer fruits as well. So yeah, that's going to keep us going in the back end of the week. Then the non-fruity stuff is 3 tins of chopped tomatoes. I bought some more yogurt for the kids and for a tzatziki that we're having. Bought some gram flour just for general use because I was out. Bought some more cocoa powder, some baking powder, some lemon juice, and I bought 3 things of tofu. One of these which the kids just like to eat. Now this tofu is much, much firmer, and we're going to be using this to make some kofta today, and we're also going to be making something else with tofu later on in the week, which I don't remember. Oh yes, we're going to be doing some sticky orange tofu. So I bought 2 things of those, and if that was not enough, I also bought the most ridiculous pile of bananas in the entire world. The lady at the checkout thought I was absolutely crazy, and it is the most bananas she's ever seen anyone purchase in her life. But basically, I only had those 4 there, so I wanted to make sure I had loads to freeze because we just go through bananas so darn fast. So anyway, loads and loads of bananas as well. Okay, so that's everything I bought this week. Obviously, I've got my other staples. I've got all my dried stuff, like my beans and my lentils and my grains and stuff. I buy those bulk from Suma every kind of few months or so, and we're going to be doing another Suma order soon anyway. But that is all my fresh stuff and all my just stuff that I need on a weekly basis. That came to about £120, which it may seem expensive to some. It may not seem expensive to others. It really depends where you live and obviously how much you can afford on a weekly shop. However, for me, I feel like that's not too bad considering I really splashed out and like went crazy for the fruit, and that's like my favorite stuff. You know, if I spent like 60, 70 pounds on a shop and then I went out to dinner and drinks once, that's going to be well more than 120 quid. So I'm actually feeling pretty okay about that, seeing as I don't drink out, I don't go out for meals and all that kind of stuff. So this is my priority. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Now I'm going to have the task of trying my best to squeeze this into my fridge and freezer. So wish me luck. Tried to get Romy off to sleep. Romy said no. So I'm just going to have to make some stuff with her while she's here. But I'm getting a bit hungry. So Romy and I are going to dive into this nectarine together. What do you think of that, Roms? Okay, so I've got lots of things on the go at the moment. I'm making lunch and also simultaneously making dinner as well, because while in the kitchen, that's the perfect moment to do extra bit of prep. So For lunch, I'm just having some leftover pasta from yesterday with loads of green beans and Brussels sprouts, which I'm just currently sauteing, and I'm having some salad. And for dinner tonight, we're having kofta with a creamy tomato sauce. So I've just got the potatoes on to make the kofta. So yes, I'll let you know when I'm doing more stuff. So Romy still hasn't slept, and now I've got a call from the school to say that Abe's been stung on the bottom by a bee and he's really upset. So I need to go and pick Abe up. Oh my gosh, today is the day when nothing goes according to plan. That's okay, I'm gonna power through anyway. Okay, let me show you what I've got ready for lunch. So I've got some leftover pasta from yesterday, still mixed with some veggies. And then I've also got my massive, gigantic pile of super crispy green beans and Brussels sprouts. So I am about to do my Heather Robertson workout right now. And I am kind of moderately hungry, but I obviously don't eat all that food and then go and do a workout because that would be ridiculous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat like a third of these veggies just to give me something. Gonna go and do my workout, then I'm gonna come back and stuff my face. So that's my plan. If you're bored of veggies, I recommend you try this combination out because it's my new favorite. It's just soy sauce and garlic, frozen green beans and Brussels sprouts, and then whack it in the air fryer when it's done until the top kind of gets a little bit crispy with a bit of nutritional yeast on top. Heather Robertson today is going to do my legs and my abs, so that's going to be fun.
So our focus today is legs and abs. Each Tabata circuit is going to be repeated 4 times, but we're moving on to the next.
Just finished my amazing workout, and Romy needed to have a feast. She's only just come off the boob, but Abe was starving, so I said, why don't you go and get me and you some frozen mango to share. So we've got some frozen mango because he wanted the berries, but I haven't had a chance to wash the berries yet, and I was trapped on the couch. But now Romy's heard mango, and now she's off the boob. But now we're eating mango. So anywho, we're gonna stuff this in our little faces. So it is positively peeing down, and Romy loves looking at the rain, so she's just watching the rain while I was taking a quick sneaky photo. But anyway, this is lunch. Got my pasta, got my veggies. I'm very excited to dive in because I am so hungry. I probably had about a cup of frozen mango. Woo, yeah. Yum, yum, yum. So this is just a super simple sauce that I made yesterday. Tins of tomatoes, red lentils, onion, garlic, herbs, spices, with a bit of nooch on top. Super, super simple. I am busy making some dinner now, and I'm making kofta with, it's called gravy, but basically it's like a nice creamy tomato sauce. So I'm doing the sauce at the moment. I need to start on the kofta though. I've just got onions and garlic sauteing in there nicely. I'm gonna add in some garam masala and some turmeric and 3 tins of chopped tomatoes. Let that simmer down nicely. Now let's get on with the kofta. So basically for the kofta, I'm not really going to show you guys how I'm going to make it properly because I'm going to do it with the kids and it's going to be messy and it's going to be a bit crazy, but I'll kind of give you a little bit of an explanation afterwards. But basically it's potato and it's tofu together with loads of herbs and spices, and it should turn out to be a really nice little kofta. Abe has requested a gigantic berry platter. So he's got raspberries, blackberries and strawberries. So I now am blonder than I once was. 3 months goes by so quickly. Anyhow, it's been a very strange night in terms of food, purely because I made the kofta things. Now, they don't look pretty. However, they taste amazing. And the reason I know that is because Abe has eaten about 10 of them. He loved them so much, which I was not expecting because they have peas in them and he doesn't like peas. So like, yes, that was fantastic. Let me show you. Oh, there's only 4 left. So this is kind of what they turned into. Little tiny, strange hockey puck things. However, they are very tasty. I need a new way of getting a different consistency, basically. I think the mashed potato was just too squidgy, and so they just didn't work, and they just kind of all, well, it went like bleh. However, like I said, they do taste good. This sauce is very nice. I did end up putting a few cashews in because I forgot to save any of the potatoes, and I used all in the mash. And then the hairdresser got here and I was like, quickly just make the food. So anyway, so I have eaten some very strange stuff. I have had like 3 of those little koftas. I have also, directly from the Instant Pot, stuffed my face with about a cupful of rice, and I've had 1.5 peaches. So that's what I've had, and now I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm actually hungry for some more food, like a proper food, some proper dinner, or whether that's probably fine for this evening. But the funny thing is, when you don't put it on a plate, it doesn't feel like you've eaten anything. Am I right? If you like have nibbles and snacks and like licks and stuff like that, you probably have consumed, like I probably have consumed, if I put on a plate, a decent amount of food. But because I didn't put it on a plate, it doesn't feel like I've eaten anything. So my mind is confused and I'm not quite sure if I need more food or not. So I'm going to mull that over. But I was thinking, if I do have more food, I know exactly what I'm going to have. I'm in the mood for something sweet. So I was going to have my favourite kind of apple, banana, frozen berry medley with, and I was going to put some... Where is it? Oh gosh, there's really not much left. Some of my leftover peanut butter from the other day, and some of my leftover chocolate sauce from when I made the viral rice cake kind of situation. You know what, I might do that because I don't think I had, I don't know. I feel like I need to have like something. However, this is a super good low calorie density option that I can think of. I definitely don't need any more like ricey, super starchy stuff. So this will do the trick. Let me put it together real quick because I've got loads of work to do tonight and I've just spent ages getting Abe off to sleep. Anyway. Okay, so the peanut butter really doesn't look like much because everyone was kind of snacking on it today. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to mix some yogurt into it. Although that does sound very strange, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Was this a good move? Who knows, baby? Sometimes you have to be experimental. Yum. That works nicely. Okay then. And then I've got my 2-ingredient chocolate sauce. If you haven't seen my recipe video, this is basically banana blended up with cocoa powder. And look at that delicious, incredible consistency that you get. Magic, magic, magic. Okay, I'm just going to pour this whole thing on the top here. Oh my gosh, who says you can't have a delicious pudding that's also healthy and low calorie density, eh? Okay, there you have it. My gigantic medley of strange things. However, I think it looks actually quite delicious. Okay, let's see if this concoction actually works all together because it is a rather strange mix of things, isn't it really? Let's get a bit of banana in there as well. Okie dokie. Oh, yum. Oh, yum. Oh, I'm going to be doing that more often. Oh my gosh, the chalky sauce. Oh, guys, if you're craving something sweet and you want to mix it up, I highly recommend this combination, although it looks mad. It's really good. So although it's been a day where nothing's gone to plan and I've gotten basically no work done whatsoever, which is disappointing, I feel like it's been a pretty good day otherwise. I feel like I'm just so on top of like getting my movement in. I'm so proud of myself for doing a run this morning, even when things didn't work out, getting my workout in, smashing loads of good food, doing a big shop. You know, sometimes if your day doesn't go according to plan, you have to think of all the things that you have done and not just focus on the things that you haven't done. So I am just gonna snuggle down with a nice big cup of warm water. That is what I try and do every single night, just to like kind of give me loads of lovely hydration for the night time. I mean, I do need to pee during the night and that is a bit of a pain, but I like to be hydrated and it's worth it. The other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to set my alarm for 5:30 in the morning so that I can wake up, hopefully sneak out of bed without anybody else waking up, so I can be free by myself downstairs, so I can come down and do my Heather Robertson workout and potentially even go for a run all before anyone else has even woken up. That's my plan. I don't know how it's going to go. Today didn't work out very well, but I'm going to be persistent and I'm going to keep on trying. So I'll let you know how it turns out tomorrow. But sometimes you have to do things that are not super comfortable, like waking up at 5:30 in the morning, in order to get the things that we need in life. So it's okay to be uncomfortable sometimes, and it's good to realize that. but it's always worth it in the long run, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to go to bed and I'll chat to you later.